Hi everyone, today we are talking about the Wheel of Fortune, a very mysterious card. Check it out. So, have you guys ever heard of the band Journey? It's a classic rock band, way from the 80s, I think. They have a song called Wheel in the Sky. It's called Wheel in the Sky, and then the lyric is like Wheel in the Sky keeps on turning. Yeah, hello, Wheel of Fortune. Every time I hear that song, I totally think about this card of the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, it is a wheel. It is all about your karma, your destiny, your luck, your fate. And if you think about it, your luck, your destiny, your fate, and your karma are all intertwined. They all interact together because it's all about the actions that you take. With each action that we take creates fate, creates your destiny, creates your karma. You are taking action in a positive way, creates your positive karma points. You're taking action and moving forward in a negative way, it's going to create your negative karma points. And look, let's face it, man, we are human. We are going to have both. We're going to have good karma points and bad karma points. And like Spirit is even saying now, bad, what is bad? Maybe it's just lessons that we need to learn. So it's a karmic lesson that we need to learn. You see, it all intertwines. It's a little complex and mysterious, but kind of cool at the same time. So the wheel literally turns, and where it stops, nobody knows. Your destiny, your luck, and your karma. So depending on the surrounding cards is going to depend on the type of change. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is change in general. So there is going to be big change coming. And it does affect your life in a big way. Not necessarily negative. Again, around the surrounding cards and also the type of question you're asking. So if you're pulling cards and you're getting like the Wheel of Fortune with the Devil card, okay, you know you're paying the fucking piper. You know you probably did some bullshit and now you're paying for it. If it's the Wheel of Fortune with like the Star card, this is like a massive enlightenment. Things are working in your favor. Things are going to open up for you, or your questions are going to get answered. It's more of a positive. It's pretty interesting. But remember, your destiny and your fate always depends on the choices that you make. So you can have 3 choices that are in front of you, 1, 2, or 3. You choose the second one. You have 1 road of destiny and 1 fate that's going to take you in one direction. You choose number 3, that's going to take you in a completely destiny and completely different type of fate. It's kind of a trip, isn't it? So let's take a look at some of the symbols here. Do you see this little creature right here? Okay, so he represents God Anubis, which is the god of the underworld. So this really represents the cycle of life, death and rebirth. Then you have these 4 characters right here that all have these books. This is so cool. I love this. So this represents the 4 elements, north, east, south, and west. I always see them, though, as the guardians of each direction, because we do have guardians of each direction. I see them sometimes when I'm meditating. It's really fucking awesome. And with the book, they have their own wisdom, and they are here to guide us and to help us with our destiny and what our soul is here to do. You know, sometimes our ego gets in the way or our fear gets in the way. So these guys kind of help us try to get to do what the soul is here to do. It's quite interesting. Now, you see the snake right here? The snake represents transformation. When you are having any form of change in your life, which again, the Wheel of Fortune does represent a form of change, it is going to create some form of transformation in your life. Now, you see the Sphinx? The Sphinx represents the mysteries of life. And life is, for a lot of us, a very big mystery. For the most part, I mean, you kind of know what you're doing, right? You wake up in the morning, you have your coffee, you go to work. But throughout the day, what can happen? Destiny, fate can take a hand, right? All of a sudden, boom, you meet somebody out of the blue. Like, okay, who is this person? Or boom, all of a sudden this happens for you. You're like, oh, wow. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I love this card. This is such a powerful card. All right, I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll be back next week.